Hello, my dear students. Let's talk about Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane has two axes. First one is x-axis. It goes from left to right, and this is the midpoint of the Cartesian plane, and that's the middle one. On the right, we have positive numbers starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the left, right after 0, this is the 0, the midpoint, we have -1, -2, and goes way all the way up to whatever number the graph is using. And that's the x-axis. Then we have y-axis. And the y-axis goes from top to bottom, from up to down. And as I mentioned, this is the midpoint. So on top, you have positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And after the midpoint, going all the way down, you have the negative numbers, -1, -2, -3. So that's what you need to know about Cartesian plane. And you know that x, let's get a red pen. This is the x, and positive numbers are here, and negative numbers are there. And this is the y, and positive numbers are here for y-axis, and negative numbers are here. Now let's answer very first question. It says find the points. Let's find them. A is at 3, 4. The first one over here is always x. You will never get the y first with the Cartesian plane. It will always be x, the one that will be given to you first. So find out. Remember, this is the x-axis, right? Going from left to right. Find the 3, which is right here, but don't make the point yet because we are not done yet. And that's the 3. Let's go all the way up. I'm going up because I get a positive number here, y. Y is 4. And remember, this is the y-axis. And let's find the y. That's the y. And let's look at for number 4. This is number 4. And now, remember, y-axis goes from left to right. So they meet right here. Put the plot, the point right there. And now we have to name it. It is A, open the bracket. It is at 3, 4. Now, let's just quickly do the rest for the other examples. B is at -5. Remember, I am not looking for -5 here, which is y. I am looking for -5 here, which is actually x. And I don't know whether I'm going to go up or down. So let's just do both. And then -5 and +5. Now, that's the y-axis. The second one is y-axis, and this is the y-axis. So let's look at the +5, which is here, and I'll go that way. And this is where the both numbers meet. And then I'm going to name the coordinate, which is b -5, 5. And now let's look at C. C is at, remember, x is first, -4 and -2. -4 is here, and -2 is there, and they meet right here. This is -4, and this is -2 for the y. So let's name it. It's C, and it's at -4, -2. Last but not least, D is at 3. 3 is right here. I'm gonna go down. And then -1. minus 1 is right here. So that's where the coordinate is. The point is, let's name it D3 minus, minus 1. All right, now let's look at the next example. Point the locations. It says, remember, x is first. Look at 5 and minus 4. 5 is here. Minus 4 is not up there. They are positive numbers. So I'll go down. Minus 4 is right there. It's the y. It's talking about y. So let's write down y. How about the next? Minus 3, 6. Minus 3, the first one is over here, minus 3 x-axis, right? Minus 3 is right here. And then I go up to 6. Oh, that's the 6, you see? So it's talking about that Cartesian plane point, which is x. How about minus 7, minus 8? Minus 7 is here, and minus 8 is there. So it is talking about h. Next example. Let's figure out the coordinates. Y. Y is right here, and the coordinates are, don't write down that number while we are not writing down the negative 4 because it's at the y-axis. First, we want to know x. Therefore, you need to go up, and which is positive 5 here. So write down positive 5, comma, and now we're going to write down the y-axis, which is minus 4 here. Let's write down minus 4. Now let's talk about z. Z is right here. All right. So let's talk about x. Let's not talk about, once again, minus 4. Let's talk about x. X is up here, which is minus 6. So let's write down, open the bracket, minus 6, comma, and once again, it's negative 4. Next one is g. G is right here. All right, so let's talk about x. Don't go there. Go down first. The number I am getting is 7. So open the bracket, write down 7, comma. Now let's talk about y. It is regular 8. No negative numbers here. And the last example, plot the points. We did this before at the beginning, but now we already have the points all over the Cartesian plane. We just cannot see the S, T, and U. We're going to insert that here. So S is at minus 7 first. Minus 7 is here. And then minus 6. So I'm not going to go up. Why I don't go up? Because y-axis here are all positive numbers. I'm going to go down to get the negative numbers. Negative what? Minus 6. So here. All right. This is where I am supposed to plot the point S. So let's name it. It's S. Open the bracket. Write down minus 7, minus 6. Close the bracket. Next is T. 1, 1. That's easy. This is T, 1, 1. Lastly, U minus 9, 5. Minus 9 is here, and 5 is here. So that's the plot I'm going to insert. U minus 9, 5. Done. Let's practice.